They scouted the outpost last night. It seems like a challenge you'll be able to overcome. There is a high boom team ready to help with taking over that outpost, but it seems their arc shooter is busted.
Thinks
It's broken, but fixable. Might need to shade your eyes. Night's over. Get up there and get fixing. There are shadows forming again. Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. Not every day you see a ray lighter from the back in time, but here it is. It's an apparatus able to message lumen rays. Hope it still works. Seems like the controls need some organizing to set the mechanism in motion. Excellent. That's illuminating.
Tutti ama se le mai multe e pasi tutti ama se le mai multe e pasi
Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny.
e pasi tutti ama se le mai multe 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 e pasi
Those skulls aren't going to crack themselves.
tutti ama se le mai multe e pasi
Crit. for those skulls. All fixed up. The arc shooters are already gearing up the high booms. Hope their aimers are fixed too. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort. Says they won't stand a chance against you. Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it. Heads up, that's Peak Spot, a great place to watch the world from. Who knows who might be watching you? Nothing's more important right now than this. Let's see. This is the tribe's last stand. Conquer this fort and that'll be the last of the resistance. The tribe will be under your command. They've scouted this place carefully. There's nothing here you won't be able to handle. The plan is to fling you over the wall with a sling lobber. However, he wants you to secure a hard hat first should anything go wrong. Explains that it's a type of catapult that uses a long arm to propel a projectile, or in your case, a gutsy, hard-hatted head. No matter how high the mountains get, the sky is always higher. That's something. A ring dinger from the yesterdays. A thingamabob used to pling signal the faraways. Let's find out if it still works. Seems the keys need to be in sequence to make the ring dinger work. So the technology from yesterdays is still here today, even if its message is getting old. Thank whoever left this climb stringer here. The mount's ears are not handles.
Novi.
You need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as much suffering as possible.
Nezdatne okoni.
You're the hammer on their nail. Swing like you mean it. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. The simplest thing. This story is about a hero. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Netra tribe values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. He just needs a logical reason to trust you with the fort and fate of his tribe. If fight is all you do, he can't stand by you. He doesn't believe you and prefers to fight it out now rather than later. Spin that stick. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but you either stay true to the cause or not loyal at all. It's black and white. He likes the way you think. Obedience is obtained by the fear of punishment. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Step by step, until all have given up their rights for the good of others. He's gotten news that your tribe's justified terror has paralyzed the remaining tribes. There's an opportunity to end the war early. All three of them have realized your tribe has grown too strong, seemingly incapable of being defeated. It's clear your way of waging war has been successful. And now that the tribes have experienced this war of yours, they're ready to do whatever it takes to make it end. So, do you want to end the war now or continue fighting? He was expecting you'd want to continue. It's better to show than tell, but he'll accept the remaining tribe's capitulation. It's the Netra claw chain. Easy for things to hide down here. Out of Date says there'll be consequences of the war, but there are more pressing matters at hand. The last World Eater has been left undisturbed with the tree while you focused on the war. He guessed someone with your dark perspective and key would prioritize resolving the tribe war before facing the World Eaters. Regardless, Out of Date is grateful the tribe war is over. Out of Date understands the road has been rough, but you already know what's left to end this journey, and it'll be tough. You're the only one that's strong enough to face the last World Eater. The New World Order can only be achieved by someone with a dark perspective, even if that means letting the final World Eater attack the tree too. Only time will tell what the future holds, and if it will bring a lasting peace for those that make it to the end. Out of Date says the word about what you've done so far is spreading. The tribes haven't lost hope yet. He appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's had urgent news from his friend Wiz in the northwest. He knows you're good-hearted enough to give Wiz the support he needs. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Wiz and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's hunch is real. The Merc Puff is up next. Out of Date says that Wiz is worried now that the Northwest World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Wiz is working on an undersurf vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head northwest as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help. Says you should take care. Give it a little kick. Old bric-a-bracs like that, sometimes still full of good things. That's a good sign. Small's Mart is a favourite thingamajig broker. You'll never find anything as unlive as the dead things beneath the ground here. You've discovered Fanaki leaves, the densest jungle in the land. Better get hacking. Well, that bric-a-brac looks almost intact. Worth checking out? Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can. The Surge Surf Factory. Keep your eye out for Wiz while you're here. Let's see. Wuz isn't easy on the tongue, but I think he says he's happy to see a friendly face. Not too many of those around these days. Says it's good to see you again. He's Wiz. You might remember him from the old days when he let you try his octopod. Wiz remembers you were such a cheery kid, and he's glad to see that light hasn't faded from you, despite the years. But Wiz understands it was a long time ago, and memories get murkier the deeper you go, but says it helps to have friends with you to plumb those depths. It was a tragedy, but also sad that you chose to leave. It's a miracle you made it on the outside on your own. That land is harsh, they say. Wiz says our memory keeps things for us, preserves them until we are ready to face them again. He knows you've returned to face Lupa-Lupin, and that confrontation is as inevitable as the tides. He's not surprised that the loss of your family could plunge you into the depths forever, but you've always been able to rise like a bubble to the surface, no matter what. He knows that though the tides of history may push you in one direction, you can always lay your own course. He feels you've deserved revenge because of how you were wronged. You've suffered enough to make him pay.
Getting darker around here by the minute.
There's still time. Dark hasn't won yet.
Oh, but it will. And we'll take our time to enjoy it.
Just like you to enjoy the end of everything.
Hey, even endings have to end.
Asks if you ever think about freedom and whether any of us really has it. Did you make the decisions that brought you here, or are you just a pawn of fate? Glad to hear that. He only wishes he was that sure about himself. Sad that the world is close to death. Wonders if he might be able to hold out a bit longer in an octopod. Wonders why you felt like kicking the world so hard when it was already down. Fascinated you wound up working with the Jagni. He thinks of them not as makers, but takers. Just wishes they'd collect their own things instead of taking them from others. But that's not nearly as important as this. Wiz says that you should let the past dwell in the depths, but there's something else down there too, gnawing at the tree of life. He's named it the Merc Puff. This is why he's tinker-tonkering with the octopod. But the lid got stuck, so he needs a big enough tug twister to open it up and let you a-going. He can't leave the surge station, so you must help him find a tug twister. There's a wound-up mecha Fingro in the mecha stadium that still has one stuck on its back. Find it, and you'll find the tug twister. Getting that tool will help turn around the situation for sure. It'll definitely help him unshut the hatch. Nothing like a story with an unexpected ending. Bang Shelter 11E. Just the place to ride out a storm. An old home. Could be something to it. Where we can get some ride shoes for the mud. You found a bric-a-brac that's not absolutely flat. Don't want to point a finger, but the Mecha Stadium is near here. The end is coming to the world and everything else. Not opening for you. Need a key. Oh, it's locked. Nothing's simple. It's locked. The day almost makes you want to smile. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You need to loosen the bolts without unsettling it. That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.